Hey everybody, this is Gunhead70 again, and this video is more of a question to the Gunpla builders that are out there. And as you can see, I've still got my GM custom mount. These two, if you've seen the other video, that was a review of the GM custom, but I had it out, so I decided to do a second video. And I wanted to ask the question as to how does everybody feel about Bandai not using polycaps in a lot of their Gundam product? Case in point is the Nobel Gundam here, which uses no polycaps. There's no polycaps in this kit, and I kind of think that it's a double-edged sword. All of the joints in the kit are ABS plastic, I believe. I believe they use ABS in them. And what I mean by double-edged sword is that it's a smaller parts count because you don't have to deal with polycaps, but the resistance in the joints isn't as much as you get in a kit that has polycaps. So my worry is that over time, because it's technically plastic on plastic, my worry is that over time those joints are going to become really, really loose. Now, in the same breath, I can say that ABS plastic is a pretty tough product and normally wouldn't completely wear out like that. But since I don't have any other Gundams that have just ABS plastic as the joints, I don't have anything to compare it to. Whereas the GM Custom here, which just recently came out, this year, uses the old polycap system. And so it also has me wondering why Bandai keeps switching between the two. Like, this kit, God, I can't even remember when the Nobel Gundam came out. Hold on. Well, okay. On the boxes, both of these kits came out at the same time. So then why did they use polycaps in the GM Custom and ABS joints in the Nobel? I'm just asking the question because I really don't know. I mean, I have my own thoughts on it. I think that using ABS joints saves money because you don't have to produce another sprue of polycaps, and so you just delete it. So it's just a straight build. You just put the joints together and then you're done. But like I said previously, my concern is what's going to happen to the kit over time. Are those joints, is that why they're switching to it, so that the joints stay stiffer over time, or is it mainly a financial decision where they believe that making the joint parts out of ABS is cheaper because they can put those parts on its own tree and they could make all of the gray parts out of ABS and throw those in there, rather than having to have a separate tree of gray parts and then another separate tree of polycaps. I'm not quite sure if that's making any sense, but anyway, just wanted to throw the question out there and see what everybody thought about it, and really would like to hear back on what everybody thinks. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon.